Hey bestie, my name is God's Beauty Israel. Thank you so much for always tuning in to Gossip Gala. But research has shown that you've probably not subscribed to our channel. Make a no fight you, but what are you waiting for? Quickly click that button now and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the juices. Hey, this is Gossip Gala, and my name is God's Beauty Israel, aka the Lady Vibe, aka Plenty, aka Gracie Batty. And as usual, when you see my face, what comes to your head? Gossip. If any other thing is coming to your head, I probably will have to check you well. But of course, it's time to gossip officially. As the Minister of Gossip, I welcome you into this beautiful show. I've been seeing a lot of things happening on social media, yeah? And I'm just waiting for the updates between Ubi Franklin and Spyro. I really don't know what's going on there. And yes, what's this guy name? Akpi. That's the. I can't remember the name that we used to call him now. But we all know Akpi now. The guy that Burna Boy, put in prison. Kind of arrested and all. So we heard now that, it's today that he'll be released after, being billed with 20 million naira. That's a lot of money. 20 million naira. But yesterday, one of the lawyers was saying that they were supposed to, have released him yesterday, but due to, I think, whether the courts didn't sit or something, but they'll be sitting today and they are sure that he'll be released today. Well, my heart goes out to each and every one that have said certain kind of things. And, it just takes us back to the fact that you have to be very cautious of the kind of things you see on social media. Maybe you no go talk to how people say that we can't hold you responsible. You understand me? So once you are cautious of the kind of things you see, it's just gonna help you. So when you are, that's why this word allegedly is actually there. You understand? So when you say certain things and you know that make I no go enter trouble, you go just use that word very well. Just use it to beautify the sentences you've been making. And that's all I have for you this morning as we are starting. I have an interesting guest though. But as usual now, the guest becomes more important when they come after the break. So let's go on the short break to bring in our guest. Stay with us.
Tell us you're a Nigerian without saying a word. Energy security is one of the most pressing issues for many developing countries like Nigeria. And if there's going to be any meaningful progress, addressing our energy issues is non-negotiable.
I need to see light for my house. Make them do something.
Band A is expensive. I literally have to turn off all my appliances just to reduce costs.
We need light.
Introducing the Energy Outlook, your go-to show for everything energy. Every week, we'll bring you the latest insights, innovation, and in-depth analysis of Nigeria's energy sector. From policy discussions to regulatory insights, we will analyze the key decisions influencing growth and sustainability in the energy sector. We'll bring you the human stories behind the headlines, giving you a personal perspective on the broader energy challenges. Join me every Friday at 6 p.m. for the Energy Outlook, your guide to the future of energy, where energy means business.
Nigeria, by extension Africa, battles a growing youthful population and with little or no meaningful engagement leaves a ticking time bomb on our hands. We are a blessed continent with great wealth, both in people and material. Our focus on ways remains driving conversations that affects us all. Topics in the news, social concerns, politics, leadership, governance, empowerment, resource management, conflict management, finance, SME sustainability, technological innovation, food security, health, education, brain drain, our well-being, citizenship, and much more. Our goal is to continuously drive these conversations, keep them burning at the table to effect a positive change both for our nation and continent. Ways What Are You Saying has a secret ingredient that completes the conversation every single episode, and that ingredient is you. Our past conversations shaped our yesterday. To shape our tomorrow, we must keep talking. So, I want to hear you. Be a part of our live conversations Mondays through Fridays. And let's all have our say.
Looking to take your business to the next level through partnerships? Then join us every Thursday at 10 a.m. for Partner Up.
Whether you're an entrepreneur, marketing, sales, or partnership professional, Partner Up is here to give you the tools you need to succeed.
From in-depth interviews with industry experts
To real-world case studies of successful partnership strategies that drive innovation and business growth.
we dive deep into what it takes to form successful partnerships.
Thursdays, 10 a.m.
Don't miss Partner Up.
Hi, my name is Rasa Ariman, that of our hair goddess, and this is Gossip Gala.
Hello guys, my name is Larry Hector, your favorite fashion and lifestyle content creator, and you're currently watching Gossip Gala. Keep watching guys, do not move a muscle. Ciao.
Hi guys, you already know it's a girl B to the E to the E to the E to Y period. And shout out to Gossip Gala, love you.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for staying with me. And now it's time to unveil who the beautiful guest on the show is. I mean, I have a beautician, so you know what it is when you have someone that actually takes care of the skin, down from your face to your nah, there's a lot. I have another person on my table than Kenny. Hey, you can see her with the energy now. Come on.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You look so good. I love your
come
dress.
on, talk. Come on now. Come on. I try. You guys, I try.
Yeah, you do. You do.
How are you?
I'm
How's it like
alright.
getting here today? Who do we sue exactly?
Oh my God. Nigeria government. It's
Nigerian
so
government,
crazy.
yeah?
Yes, Nigeria
If
government.
we, the problem is say we sue, we no go we know.
I mean, we can try.
we can try,
We can
right?
because
We'll do that.
they literally spoiled my plan. The traffic was crazy. I mean, I was
just a
it was
lot.
getting out of it.
Sorry.
It was a lot.
Bele.
Yeah.
How
I'm
are
here now.
you?
I'm here now.
I'm good. I'm happy that you're here.
And we're on Gossip
I'm happy.
Gala.
You're Gossip Gala. Come
All
on.
right, Gossip Girl.
Not your energy from
Let's
you
have it.
because all my energy don't die before. But now that you're here, you just
Let
awakened.
me charge
it.
you up. Let me charge you up.
I have the right guest on this table. Come on.
Let's have the gossip.
So let's talk a bit. Speaking of gossip, right? I want you to gossip with us, right? Tell me a bit about how you started. I mean, the whole beautician thing. Just put us on it.
All right.
Was it from the baby girl lifestyle that I mean I see people that will say that, oh, I started doing nails because I'm a lover of it and I just wanted to do for other people as well. But I would like to hear your story.
Well, I actually grew up in a house full of girls. My
Oh.
dad, yeah,
Okay.
he has 4 girls. We're all girls,
Okay.
and I have 2 big sisters. And the eldest one, she is a fashionista, and she's
Ooh.
always putting us on, telling us what to
What to
wear,
wear.
how to act,
I
and
know
all
how
of
that
that.
looks like.
And I want to believe that was how I get to be into fashion and
Okay.
try to I just want to look good, do things that would make me happy, and I love to see people looking good too. Like,
I love it.
for instance, look at you, you're looking fabulous. I love
I
it.
don't have a
love what I'm
choice now. When I
seeing.
have you here, come on.
Yeah, so it started from there, and then we growing up, school, and then it would happen that my friends would always call me and ask me, oh, I've got a party now. What do you think I should wear? I've got this jean. What can I pair it with? And then it started like, okay, I think I'm interested in making people look good because
Oh,
I love to
wow.
look good. I want us to look good. So I started just turn it to be a lucrative thing, and I started making money from it. And then I ventured into being a semi-permanent makeup artist.
Okay.
I do brows, I do lashes, semi-permanent tattoos, and all of that. So, and that was basically it.
So how did you start? Like, at what point did you know that this was something you wanted to do professionally now? And is there really money into it? Given also that, I mean, we're in the the word is evolving. I like to use that, right? And I mean, all thanks to social media, there are just a lot of competition. When you see somebody doing something, you're like, "Ha, are you sure I want to, put my trust, everything into this thing?" Because I mean, given that every other person it looks like everybody's doing it too. I mean, I want to know how you started off, right? At what point did you know that you wanted to take this professionally, and how is it going for you?
Right. I mean, everybody says the beauty industry is saturated, but what I think is whatever it is, but
okay.
I mean, it is the gold now. Don't tell nobody.
I'm not gonna tell. I'm not gonna tell.
But you know, a lot of girls would be on their sick bed and be like, I gotta get my lashes done. I gotta get my nails done, and all of that. And you guess what? You're gonna get your money. I mean, you're gonna make your money. Beauty industry, no matter how much a lot of people get into it, you just do your thing.
Okay.
Be good at it, and then you're gonna have your own clients. It started when I graduated.
From uni?
And I studied microbiology.
You can imagine.
And I mean,
I get it.
I'm still a doctor. Well, literally. And after school, I'm like, okay, what's next? And I just wanted to learn something quick, something that I know that I'm gonna love, because I don't want to work for work. I want to do something that I love. And at first, I wanted to go learn makeup, just the natural makeup. And then my mom told me, Ken, if you learn makeup, you're going to use all of these products yourself, because you're going to focus on your color only. Because I know you like, I mean, right from secondary school, I would get a comb, lip gloss, and all of that. And I am a very brilliant girl. I mean, education, everything wise, I'm on top, and it's all good. And then I was looking at a few things that I could learn, and I had this friend of mine, she's a nail technician, and I was at a shop, I was getting my nails done, and she's like, Ken, you should learn this thing. I mean, you're so smart, you get things easily. And I'm like, can I learn? Okay. Okay, so I went and slept on it. Perry Polish, shout out to my girl. I love that girl. I mean, she had a major part in my business, and she's like, okay, I think you should learn this SPMU thing. It's fast, and then while you're going, you can decide to do more and all of that. And then I slept on it, and I decided, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And then I went for the training, and I started loving it. And like, right, okay, so if I draw brows for someone, they can literally just wake up and go about their day and not wear makeup, right? And I'm like, fascinating. So if you got your lashes on, you don't need to rub powder. You don't need. I mean,
honestly,
everybody's
for lashes, I would literally
natural look and all of that, and I just grew to like it. I started loving it more, and then the money, and getting to talk to girls, the moolah, baby, and getting to talk to my girls. I have different clients, and it's always like different stories and all of that. We pop in it. We're talking about relationships. We're talking about future plans and all of that, and it's just so. I just so much love it. It's just a lot of things that I love to do in one session. Like, people book their last session with me, and then I get to be a therapist, be a doctor.
Come on.
While I'm making you beautiful. And I just love it.
Thank you so much, Kenny, for coming. I feel like you have a lot of gossip. I like the fact that you're actually even stating it out. So let's just quickly go straight into the street of social media, right? Let's quickly check what's there. You're joining me on this one, Abby? Oh, yeah. Let's go. So the first one here says, the only reason a man will be professing love to a lady who is obviously above his league is because he's a gold digger. I feel like this is actually a direct bullet, honestly. I mean, I find you, let me not say I find you weird, but most of the times you only, I mean, the women that they call gold digger in that sense. You get what I'm saying? What now made it so bad was where, what's this girl's name? Had to go and sing, I'm a gold digger, gold digger. Lord God,
voice of the girl
child. Do you understand? Where she now sang that song, I mean, I remember having a conversation with a friend of mine. The person I said, you see, I just said it. If the, just like you said, the voice of a girl child can actually come out and say that she's a gold digger, that means almost everybody is a gold digger. In my head, I'm like, you guys need to calm down. But let's really check this post together to see what's going on here.
All right.
Okay, Chukwudi posted this, and she said, The only reason you'll be professing love to a lady who is obviously above your league is because you're a gold digger yourself. There are different beautiful ladies within your league and financial status, right? But you will leave them to go for well-to-do ladies. It is not love. You are equally looking for a meal ticket. Do you agree or disagree?
Hungry. It's 2025, and I just want people to know that being a gold digger should not be gender based. And she's right. She's right. A lot of men that go for well-to-do ladies, they are gold diggers too.
Really?
And I think
you're being absolute about this. It's more like every man that actually goes for any woman that is above their leg is a gold digger.
I mean, why would a man say, okay, I want a girl that's doing better than me? That's who I want to fall in love with, knowing that you're supposed to be the man, to be the one to provide for the house, but you know that you are not making enough. You're not making as much as the lady is, but you still want to go for her. And most of the time, it's not based on love, based on
the
what
money
she's earning. So you're literally a gold digger too. You're gold digging. You want a woman that's got it because you don't want to be in that man situation. You don't want to be the man of the house. You don't want to be the provider. That's gold digging.
So will it be a bad thing if a man says, I don't want to do the provision, I want to do the taking care of the house? How would you see that? Gold digging.
It is gold digging. I mean, my culture.
Really?
It is gold digging. Because why you want to be the stay-at-home dad for?
Tell me what your culture says.
My culture says the man provides.
The men provide.
Yes, to be the head of the house. And my culture also says the woman should not be lazy. Do your bits too. Okay. But you're still the man. I'm not going to do your thing for you. You're still the man. You should do it.
Valid.
Yeah.
Valid. Valid. All right, let's quickly check the comment section and see people's reaction on the story. Okay. What's a long one? Okay, I don't agree with you, ma'am. This one doesn't agree.
Yeah.
She said she might have a good heart, kind and welcoming. If she's not arrogant, it's easy for anyone to be free to open their feelings for her. It's her choice to see it through if she wants to accept him or not. It takes balls for real men to even ask a wealthy woman out. Do you agree?
Yeah, it do takes balls. I mean, yeah, it do. I mean, for a man to know that you're not in this woman's caliber and still feel like, but I'm attracted to her, I want her, and that's
exactly. You just said something different.
No, that's a part. When you have genuine feelings for someone, it don't matter what they're earning. It don't matter if they're above your league. That's genuine feelings. But when a man says specifically that I want to go for the ladies that are earning more than me, that's gold digging.
You see, that's why I said you should not be absolute about what you said earlier, because that's what you said. That's what you said.
All right. Maybe I got it wrong.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Love can come in any kind of way, kind of way. But if you're specific about your type of women and be like, oh, I want a woman that's doing better than me, I want a woman that's earning more than me, that's gold digging, right? But if you see a woman and you're like, I just love this girl, I just really want to be with her, and you know you're not earning as much as she is. I mean, you can go for it. You're a man. You should have your balls. I mean, you should have the courage.
Would you date someone that you are above financially now? I mean, you know that this guy doesn't have the amount that you have in your account. Would you date him? If it's coming for genuine reasons, it's not coming
for genuine reasons. I would.
You would.
But you know, my prayer to God is,
tell me,
I want a 6-figure man.
Oh my God!
I mean, I tell my God what I want. So I don't want no man that I'm
I feel you
much better than. But if it's genuine, maybe we never can tell. I mean, I don't want that to happen. But you know, if it's genuine, I want genuine love.
One more comment, please. Kenny's gonna kill me on this table. Okay, just to all right, let's take this. Prince of the Source says, in all this, if you are a single man or women, look very well. There are broken souls around, bitter and damaged. If you think you have found someone loving, think twice and check well, because you might regret it. May people with a negative mindset many people with a negative mindset and intentions.
Yeah.
That's actually so true.
That's true. I mean, the world is fucked up.
I actually agree, actually.
The world is fucked up, and when we're talking about love, you never can tell what a person truly feel about you, and you just have to hope that they're genuine and they are your person, because people be playing people out here. It's not easy.
People be serving breakfast, yeah?
Breakfast left and right. The table be full, girl.
Can you please allow me breathe? All right, moving on to the next story on the street. This one says, if it's not a sin abroad, it is not a sin at home. And I like this story so much, but let's quickly read it together so everybody gets, you guys see why I actually like the story.
All right.
So from Kunle, it's saying anything permissible in your church branch abroad, but prohibited in Nigeria's branch is double standard. If it's not a sin abroad, it's not a sin at home. If it's a sin at home, it should also be a sin abroad. Now, what is Dave reply for me, and it says, because of the significant structural, environmental, and infrastructure difference. What did they happen? Did you put this in?
Dave, easy, Dave. We get your point.
Now,
we get your point, Dave.
Okay, between Nigeria and an average developed country, I don't think a blanket statement like this is correct. There is a reason Paul wrote letters addressing different churches and not a generic letter.
All right.
What do you think about this?
I think there's something called acculturation.
Okay.
Right. And when we're talking about the Western world, when we're talking about abroad in Nigeria, it's quite different.
Tell me.
Because the things that we accept here, I mean, there's civilization and all of that, but we still have our culture, which we are trying on a daily basis to make sure that it don't go into extinct, that we don't forget a lot of it, and we're still trying to revive some of it, which makes it more beautiful, right? So I believe there are things that are going to be accepted in the abroad, but not accepted here. For instance, churches, there are churches that they accept trousers and all of that. I mean, in the abroad, you can tell anybody that you can't wear trousers in the church.
Except
Who would you tell that?
Let me not call name, because
with the amount of winter cold and all of that, who would you tell that you need to wear skirt to the church? But they're not going to go to that church. Praise God. Nobody's going there. I mean, praise God. Praise God. But over here, I mean, you can literally tell people that in my church, I don't want you to wear trousers, because there are different doctrines, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think... I don't want to say the pastors are being biased. It's just because acculturation. It's just this. I'll call it acculturation. It's just the Nigerian culture.
I still feel like there's a bit of bias, right? Now let's leave the culture. I mean, culture is one part. Another thing is the fact that who are you serving? Because just like you talked about the whole doctrine thing.
Yeah.
If most of these people that actually come up with this doctrine, you hear them say it was God that said this, right? It was God that said, oh, in my church we should not do this. It was God that said, in my church we should only put on white. In my church, I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So tell me why, if that same God told you all of those things, and you are, you put it, I mean, you inculcated it to your church and all of those things, and it's here in Nigeria, and everybody is following that path. And when you decided to open another branch outside the country, that's when you're not changing, so that your God now said, oh, there is exception.
Allowed.
I mean, then it's sounding biased to me. Yes. Now, even that's one part. Another thing I think I also noticed. Now, let's even come to the Nigeria that we're in.
Okay.
There's a church. I mean, I don't want to call names, right? But there are churches that in so branch, certain things are allowed. If you go to another branch, you hear those things are not allowed. Yes.
Girl, one you just mentioned.
I mean, that is the truth, actually. It has happened to me. I've been to a church where they allow trousers, but they don't allow you. I mean, if you're putting on trousers, they won't allow you to go to the altar. Where there's a church, the same church, just branch difference, yeah?
Yeah.
When you go to this other one, then they tell you that, oh, you're not allowed to put on trousers even in the church. Let's not even talk about the altar.
Right.
But this is one general overseer you guys have. So tell me why there are different doctrines, different pastors. I mean, the same name of church. It's crazy to me, but I mean, what do you think about it?
I think in some cases we'll say the pastors or a lot of people are being biased with that. I mean, there are some people that really want to, if they are permitted, they want to help Jesus and carry his cross.
I swear.
Right? No, if they are permitted.
I still love that part.
I'm telling you,
it's
girl,
the truth. Actually,
you will get to a church entrance and you see the ushers, and by yourself. You're looking at yourself and you're like, oh, okay, I'm modest. What I'm wearing is okay. And they will look at you like a Jezebel is about to walk in the church. Praise God. I mean, and I just feel like they're being too much. Because most of the times, the regional pastors don't even know about these things that they do.
I agree.
And
truthfully,
sometimes they
speaking.
do. They do. But, you know, it's about God. So I don't want to speak too much about it before people tell me that.
Do you know, I mean, it's one thing to say it's about God. I remember somebody saying that, a pastor, right? But this person said one of the reasons why they allow certain things. So even when they know that it is against the general overseer's belief, they'll tell you that, oh, it's because they want members to come to the church. So they know that, I mean, it's just like when you're in an environment where you know that there are clubs and all of those things. And the kind of people that stay around there are probably people that put on trousers. If you know you want them to come to your church, you cannot be preaching, don't put on trousers. They won't come.
You know, that's how it should be. Church should be a sanctuary for everybody to come in, right? There should be no discrimination in churches where you're going there to get saved.
Amen.
But you're about to enter and you're already receiving judgments.
You're already crucified.
Where is the salvation? Where is the salvation?
Amen.
I mean, people are biased. I would say some people are biased, and we have the issue of our culture as well, and people trying to carry Jesus' cross, and
people trying to carry Jesus' cross.
Yeah, I think that's about
heavy,
it.
Kenny.
I mean, no, we're about to move on. Let's move on to the next gossip. I do not like to talk about issues like this. Before they tell me that I'm a child of praise God, everybody.
Amen.
The next gossip, please. The next gossip.
Let's go on the short break, guys. Kenny's just killing me here. We're going to Sean Way to come back with the hot gossip. Stay with us.
Tell us you're a Nigerian without saying a word. Energy security is one of the most pressing issues for many developing countries like Nigeria. And if there's going to be any meaningful progress, addressing our energy issues is non-negotiable.
I need to see light for my house. Make them do something.
Band A is expensive. I literally have to turn off all my appliances just to reduce costs.
We need light.
Introducing the Energy Outlook, your go-to show for everything energy. Every week, we'll bring you the latest insights, innovation, and in-depth analysis of Nigeria energy sector. From policy discussions to regulatory insights, we'll analyze the key decisions influencing growth and sustainability in the energy sector. We'll bring you the human stories behind the headlines, giving you a personal perspective on the broader energy challenges. Join me every Friday at 6 p.m. for the Energy Outlook, your guide to the future of energy, where energy means business.
Hi, it's your girl, Looker Rose, and I'm giving a shout out to Gossip Gala. Mwah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Craze, aka Craze Clan, aka Did This Shock You, aka Papa Ade, and you are watching Gossip Gala. The gist is the gala. Chop 'em.
Hi, I'm Abigail Tiwala Nubi. Shout out to Gossip Gala.
Thank you so much for staying with us. This is Gossip Gala. I'm on the Hot Gossip segment. On Hot Gossip, we have here birthday dinner drama. Guest asked to pay without prior notice sparks wahala. this gist there. I don't know what's wrong with the babe, because I mean it's just so funny. But you would actually know why Kelly's laughing now. Let's read the tweet together, please.
Oh my God.
Okay. So it says, you want to help us read?
All right.
Oh, yeah, now let's go.
Oba of Sheffield says, so someone had a birthday dinner last weekend and ended up in police station in Manchester. Happened that she invited over 40 guests to her birthday dinner. When it was time for payment, she announced on table that everyone would pay for their meals, which a guest declined, saying, why didn't she inform them prior to the dinner?
Wahala. But this is not where it is now. Let's get the next one on, please.
All right. Wahala meals. Okay, which a guest declined, saying, why didn't she inform them prior to? Okay, Wahala happened. Fight and scream with the friends. Restaurant manager called the police. Now, my question is, why invite people for your birthday dinner and ask them to pay? Or rather, why not tell them prior to time that they would be paying?
Period.
Okay.
So I wish the baby's here or we know her. So we'll ask her.
Somebody tag her.
We're
having
funny.
a gossip right now.
I mean,
somebody tag her.
Somebody needs to.
She needs to hear from us. She needs to hear from us.
Tell me why. I mean, I get it where, I mean, when you go outside the country, you look at their culture and it's sweet to you and you want to, just grab it, inculcate it and all of that.
Yeah.
But tell me why you already know the people you're inviting, number one, that these guys are Africans and they don't believe in that shit. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you invite people and you're not planning to pay for their meals. Like, and I'm very sure one of the reasons why they would disagree is probably they have, one thing about
serve yourself.
You will serve me.
Serve yourself.
As Nigerians. Exactly, as Nigerians. I mean, it's just normal that you're going to, even things that you've probably not eaten in a long time. Now that day, so you want chop them. You understand? So you go literally call all the names, all the list of the menus you want. You just want them to bring it. And at the end of the day, after you've done all of this thing, somebody's not telling you that. I hope you got your money to pay.
I'm like, what?
Babe, you go fight, no vex.
This is
tell me.
This is really funny because this has happened to my twin sister.
Oh.
Yeah, my mirror. So she resides in the UK. And then she told me one day that a friend of ours invited her to a birthday dinner.
Okay.
Meanwhile, that friend, we went to the same school together. I mean, we grew up together literally, but she's been in the UK way before she went to my twin sister went to the UK. And now she's in the UK. I think she's adapted to their culture over there. And she said, she had to call in sick for work and just so she could make the birthday.
You can imagine
and then
the sacrifice.
She went to the restaurant and she's like, Kenny, you won't believe, got so good. I had menstrual pain that day. I couldn't even eat anything. I just had a cocktail. And at the end of the day, they're like, the girls are like, all right, this is your bill. I mean, it's so normal to them. All of them was just calculating, okay, this is, she said, I was at one table looking like,
what's going on here?
I go pay.
Not me small, I go pay.
And she's like, what if I didn't have my menstrual pain? I mean, she's like, I can eat in my house. I called off work for this birthday.
I mean,
just for you to tell me I paid money to get into the train and get to the restaurant, just for you to tell me that I will pay for what I ate. She said, thank God, say, now only cocktail I drink. I just paid and left like, next time you live long, you will collect for which one? But then on a more serious note, I think the lady did a bad thing for them because, I mean, you invited Nigerians. It's not done that way in our place.
Understand?
In our country, you want to do party. Now we won't come leak.
Bro.
If you want to do party, okay, let us come and help you and jolly and merry. We want to lick you. We want to enjoy with you.
And the jollof rice
we want to marry with you, right? We want to eat things we can't eat in our house because that's party mode. That's Nigerians. That's Nigerians for you.
That's deep.
And then you call them like, come to my birthday. If she had told them, I'm very certain like fights would have happened, right? Because I mean they're all adults, they're matured, but you call them in the sense of, I'm celebrating my birthday. You know what? These are broad people and they're shakara. I even want to celebrate my birthday, my 40th birthday. Come and enjoy with me at. The way you would say yourself, if you don't make another person carry and choice, say, follow me, let's go to this birthday.
Go jollof rice.
So I now brought 2 more people to this place. Mind you, we are paying in pounds, not in naira.
You can imagine.
And now ate rice. I finished rice. I went to where they have guava, but what is this caviar? This thing that used to be very, very costly. I saw caviar on the menu like that. I'm like, I go chop this caviar
sweet,
today.
So you bring up.
I chop am. I saw dessert. I'm like, give me cake now. Ma chop cake. I drank water, drank everything. At the end of the day, you understand me? Your bill. I beg. I go fight.
Now me invite myself.
Even if not me, I go fight. Because that money, wait, it's not even about me alone. I brought 2 different people with me.
Yes.
I bought company. And you're telling me I had 3 different meals. My company.
And you know the exactly. You have to pay for those ones, for those people too. Because
and
you will
you're
not
telling me
imagine
that
I follow you. You can't tell me to make I pay.
For you being born, I have to pay. That you called me yourself and you're like, everybody's busy in the abroad. You called me and said you want to celebrate your birthday. And then I jollied with you, married and all of that. And then you bring a bill to me. Girl, take it back. I'm not paying it. No, take it back.
Kenny, what would you do if you're in that position?
I'm a soft girl. I would pay, but I mean...
Will you still speak to that person?
Ain't no way. I mean, you better don't talk to me.
Oh my God.
I mean, I would pay, but don't ring my phone. Don't ring my phone after. I mean, you could have told me that you're gonna pay, and then I will know if I have the money, if I'm in that capacity, like to do it, to afford a birthday dinner. But you didn't tell these people. I think it's quite wrong. And if you can
About 40
hear
persons.
us, lady, mysterious lady from Manchester, please, next year birthday, don't do it that way. Come and do it in Nigeria.
Period.
Okay? Come and do it in. If you
Or
know
better
the money
still,
is
just
too much.
inform them beforehand.
Yeah.
Probably she was scared that they will not come.
I mean, why would
It's
you want
it's
people
possible.
to come? No. If you want to celebrate something, why would you want people to come in the first place? Why are you scared they won't come? It's your birthday. You should have your family. I don't celebrate birthdays. I don't have big parties. I like to be with families.
I
and-
mean.
I'm a twin. If I'm not with my twin and it's our birthday, we're not in the same country, because it's been like 3 birthdays that we've not been in the same country. I do not have the leverage to go celebrate my birthday, because it's both our days. And your birthday should be celebrated with your family. What's the point of calling people? I mean, it's just, mysterious lady, please don't do that again. That's quite wrong. And I hope they release you soon, but don't do that again.
I mean,
don't do it again. No, it's wrong. It's
Wahala.
wrong. It's
All
very
right, let's
wrong.
check the comment section to see people's reaction on the story.
All right.
Okay. This one say, from my experience, if your invitees are white or other races that grew up in the West, you don't need to tell them per se that they will be footing their bill, right? And if your invitees are black with an African culture background and you know you won't be paying for their meals, having invited them, you definitely need. I like
To
the
let them
definitely
know. Yes, in
capitalized
caps, in
need
big
to let
caps.
them know. Yeah, need to let them know before they even accept your invitation. It's one of those unwritten social rules. I'm guessing this one didn't know the rule.
Yeah. It's
More
one of those
comment, more
unwritten
comments,
social
please.
rules. All right.
Okay, people without passport should just they shout Western word up and down.
Mr.
Nothing like
UC.
that. Voila. Nothing like that here, my friend. You inform them of the settings before coming, or you handle the bill yourself. Few people might help, but it's mostly
It's
on
on
you.
you, yeah.
Yeah. Some people don't have money and only came to your party to celebrate with you. I don't think it's celebrate as supposed to. Yeah, it's to eat jollof rice.
To
please.
marry with you.
I mean, so if you aren't covering the bill, inform them so the ones with extra cash to spend will come.
If not,
na
Napoli,
police. So,
Mr. UC
Bro,
official.
I see you.
Same here, bro. I mean, we feel the same way. We feel the same way.
All right, let's get the last one on. Okay, this one says, if I wanted a meal for myself, I would gladly do it. Know your own birthday. You
your own
told me
birthday.
to come over just to grace your occasion. Don't be small grace. By paying for my meal, and you will snap and post.
as your birthday shenanigans. Not unless for your brain.
Oh, this person they vex. This person replied like she was one of
She was
those.
involved.
Exactly.
Total of fabrics. Chill out. You're
be
not
calming
there,
down.
mama. You're not there. I mean, she's actually right.
I
She's actually
mean,
right. You called me to come grace your event, and you're like, I'm gonna pay. And then you post me up and be like, girls, lead where? With my own money. Let me carry my snap myself. I beg. If I want to go out, if I want to take myself on a date, I can do that.
I mean,
you don't have to call me for your birthday and not inform me. And after I've ate like 5 plates of food, you're not telling me cover your bills. No.
but even you too, why you take 5 plates of food?
I mean, when you're happy, I'm talking based
I
on
get
the
you.
fact
No,
that I know
it's
who
not
I
a you
am.
thing. I'm talking about
right?
the Nigerian mentality now, because
I'm
it's
even
just
talking
normal that
about
when
me.
we have I
know that when I'm in the party mode, I will just be eating
from
take
different
this.
portions.
Let me take this. I'll not finish everything and not say your bill. Don't do that.
But that's the thing. I feel like just to be safe, it's important that for every outing that you go to, try as much as possible to eat in a certain way where if they start asking for money or trying to bill you and all, it's easy for you to just pay and get out. Because I feel like it's a Nigerian thing where this thing happened to me. If I give, so it was last year during like harvest period, right? So they are sharing like meal in the church and all. Then there's this particular girl that was not on set. She wasn't available because I think she had somewhere to go, so she left. Now
Right.
someone else now had to lie and said, "Oh, this girl will just come out to me. I dey go her house like this. So she said, may you give me my food and her food, brother." And that's a lie. Do you get what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a Nigerian thing where once it's free food, you want to collect more than. I mean, I feel like just try as much as possible to be. I don't know if I should use the word reasonable, but at least we should try as much as
But then to be factual, at a restaurant, nobody say they don't cook for house normally. At a restaurant, I mean, we should be considerable. I mean, we're just kidding anyways. I'm a big girl. I wouldn't go to a restaurant and start taking this and this and this because I know at the end of the day, even if you're gonna be covering the bills, I don't want you to celebrate your birthday and then go broke.
Exactly.
Right? I mean, I'm the kind of friend to even tell my friend that
send
your
me your
friends
house
are doing
later,
too much. Come on, no, don't take this. My friends know me. If we're doing anything, I mean, we're out and it's bills on someone. I'm going to control everybody like, no, don't take too much. Eat this, eat this, right?
I like that.
I mean, that's how it should be. We should be considerable. But then, lady in Manchester, I repeat, do you copy? Do not do that again. Do not repeat that again.
Kenny.
And she better roger that. She better roger that. Next time, tell them, bills on you. Come and do my birthday with me. Don't say celebrate. Don't say marry with me. Come and do my birthday with me.
Nice one.
You will
nice
be
one.
paying whatever you eat.
Nice one.
That's it.
Period.
All
All right, let's go on this short break, guys. To come up with the hottest gossip.
right.
Stay with us.
Don't go nowhere.
Tell us you're a Nigerian without saying a word. Energy security is one of the most pressing issues for many developing countries like Nigeria. And if there's going to be any meaningful progress, addressing our energy issues is non-negotiable.
I need to see light for my house. Make them do something.
Band A is expensive. I literally have to turn off all my appliances just to reduce costs.
We need light.
Introducing the Energy Outlook, your go-to show for everything energy. Every week, we'll bring you the latest insights, innovation, and in-depth analysis of Nigeria energy sector. From policy discussions to regulatory insights, we'll analyze the key decisions influencing growth and sustainability in the energy sector. We'll bring you the human stories behind the headlines, giving you a personal perspective on the broader energy challenges. Join me every Friday at 6 p.m. for the Energy Outlook, your guide to the future of energy, where energy means business.
Hey guys, it's your girl Purple Diva and I'm live here at Gossip Gala. I want to say a very big shout out to Gossip Gala. Peace out.
Hi, it's your girl Little Rose, and I'm giving a shout out to Gossip Gala. Mwah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Craze, aka Craze Clan, aka Did This Shock You, aka Papa Ade, and you are watching Gossip Gala. The gist is the gala. Chop 'em.
Thank you so much for sticking around. We're on the hottest gossip. So on the hottest gossip, we're still talking about Spyro. So although this one doesn't have anything to do with Ubi Franklin, but it has something to do with Paulo and his daughter. Let's get this video on, please.
The gist was that we went to the bank to borrow money. You know, myself and my partner, we were signed to a record label. My record label was owned by a billionaire, you know, with his Rolls Royce, with, you know, at least about get like 3 Rolls Royce. But I was signed and nothing was happening. Like I wasn't even getting a dime to my, you know, if I needed money, I had to go borrow, you know, from him to return. I mean, he's a nice person, but he's a kind guy. But he doesn't really understand. I don't think he understands the label business as at then. I don't know about now, but I was just there, you know. I was just there, and I signed the deal because I saw the affiliation he has with the likes of Whiskey. He was giving everyone endorsements and all that. I'm like, oh, my life is about to change right now. In fact, I clear all my Instagram pictures. See, now I don't arrive, man. Branding won't start now. You get, say, as this man sign now, branding won't start. See, my life don't change. But I mean, I was there for about 2 years and nothing happened. I was always in tears, crying, you know, because nothing was done.
So honestly, I mean, I was just telling you that. I mean, I don't see Sparrow to be someone to talk like this. There's just a way that how do I put that? He has branded himself to be on social media. And I mean, now that we are seeing all these videos coming out, it's just in my head, I'm like, okay, Sparrow talks this too. It's a bit shaky. So, I mean, with the video we all watch, right? In 2017, he was, with Polo in his record label, and I think that's the first record label that he was signed to.
Yeah.
And for 2 years, according to him, he was really not doing anything. Even the music that came out, it wasn't well pushed, until when he decided to, I think during the time when he was about to leave or so, when leave the record label, that's when he dropped Billion, and that's where, the video also, he was featured on that song. And I think that was one of the songs that was one of his hit songs, apart from Who Is Your Guy. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I mean, the fact that he now went on this podcast and now call out, do I use the word call out now? Because, so Polo, it looks like call out. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Polo not even had to drop, all the money that he spent during those 2 years of them being together. Can we get that on, please? You can imagine, hey, this is it. So,
wow, Sparrow. Wow, Sparrow.
You can imagine.
Oga Polo is shocked.
Wow. Because to him, I'm very sure to him, he's like, oh, I've done my best, but somehow you actually did not, grow in my hands.
And
so
look
I
at
really
that. He said another wow. Another wow. Wow,
2017.
2017.
And it says Sparrow expenses, 4.2 million. I mean, those the tabular form that we see above the wow, whatever, those are like all the expenses for, it's only Spyro alone, 4.2. Then it says plus 2 music video, plus first ever travel, Dubai, UK, etc. We have flights, hotel, etc. Total spend 12 million naira.
Money made with Spyro.
Okay, zero kobo naira.
But it is
then
well.
That says, I am happy for him.
All right.
Okay. I mean, like I said earlier, right? When I saw this video yesterday, because it has actually made rounds on social media, with a lot of people saying, okay, why is Sparrow even coming out to say this thing? It's already blown out. So there's no need for us to be hearing this story. Now, one person that actually did not find this video funny is actually Polo's daughter.
Yeah.
And let's quickly read this together. And she says, some of you people for this music industry, they craze. Small one hit.
No.
Is that small one hit?
No.
I'm so sorry,
Vance,
baby, but let's continue.
Vance, you are granting interviews talking rubbish.
So the way a lot of you are so quick to bite the hand that has once helped you before, God forgive you.
All right.
Did you think he has said anything wrong in this video? I mean, we'll both watch the video together. You will hear what's his name, Sparrow repeatedly saying that, Polo is a nice guy, he's a good guy, he's a this guy, he's a that guy. So I don't know. What do you think about the story?
All right, I'm going to start with you, because when we had our short break, you said, I didn't know Sparrow would...
Yeah.
But I think people are thinking, because Spyro portrayed himself. He is. I don't want to say portrayed himself.
Right.
But maybe...
what we see on social media.
A Jesus boy.
As a Jesus baby.
Right. And I need people to stop thinking being a Jesus child means...
stops you from...
Yeah, stops you from stopping things, from saying no, from speaking out for yourself. And this is not a call out from Spyro, because it's got the fame now. If you wanted to call anybody out, it could just go on his Twitter, on X, and just tag him and all of that.
Okay.
But he was in an interview.
I had,
mind you, this interview with artists, I mean, everybody needs to be careful. You don't say things that... You people, you know how to put words into people's mouth.
No. See, it is one thing for me to ask a question. It's for you to now say...
to know how to navigate.
Exactly. So, but the fact that you're not
it.
giving us the full details, I mean, does that not sound like you're actually expecting something?
I think
and
Spyro
given that
was
it's
ready.
actually starting the new year with this.
No, I think Spyro was ready. Before he went for the interview, I think he was ready. What do y'all think my ball was playing when he said, no grief for anybody?
Come on.
But it's about business. Spyro means business. He's calling everybody out. And if you're going to ask him, Spyro will say, I already talked to God about this. Praise God. He did. I think he did too. I mean, we never can tell. But
the things I hear.
Spyro wants to stand on business. And he just talked about his experience, his past experience. Just because this person was nice doesn't mean...
the person knows the job. Exactly like he said. That Polo doesn't know the...
It doesn't mean I'm going to do well if I open a model a modeling agency, right? And with all due respect, Spyro said, as at then, he didn't know much about artists, about record labels. He knows so much about show business. And I read some comments and I saw some people say, you think 12 million naira and an artist is a lot? Like, it's not much, it's not even anything, and all of that. And from Spyro's this thing, he said he was releasing songs, but his boss was not pushing the way he should push an artist, because his boss is the kind of person that would call
according to him.
Yeah. He said he would call people from top places and be like, you need to call people from song. MTV base.
Exactly.
And then that's it. Not the small boys in there, right? So I think it's not a call out. At the same time, it's speaking out, right? It's not a call out, but it is speaking out.
Okay.
Right? There is a slight difference. It's not a call out. He's not calling. He's not calling Oga Polo out. He's just speaking out on his experience, on what he went through, on his journey, right? And he said it categorically that as at then, he didn't know much about it, but not now. And then,
what do you think of Vanessa?
The Vans. Girl, I think you should just,
because
just
I mean,
calm down.
I see a lot of people telling her that Auntie, just rest.
Yeah, she needs to rest. She needs to calm down.
He's busy explaining, things that just like you said, his journey and all of that. So which one we say you are biting the hand that you
feed? She
like
needs to calm down. But I understand that she just wants to fight for
her father.
For her father, I would do the same. Oh my God.
You will?
I love
Even
my daddy so much.
Okay.
I love my daddy so much, and I do not. Most of the time, he's not wrong, right? Most of the time, he's not wrong. But then my dad is not Polo, but I would. But I would
that
fight.
straight bullet is too.
No, I'm no straight. No, don't put me up for no drugs. No straight bullet. I'm just saying.
Okay.
My dad is not mostly wrong, but he is not into show business.
Right.
Neither is he a record label manager, right? But Mr. Idowu Adeneko, shout out to you, Daddy. I love you so much. I am my daddy's girl. I would fight for my daddy. And if anybody tries to come near that man, I would lay my life on that to fight for him. So, yeah, in some part, I think I understand Van's plight, but then you should know how to, explain your point without
you being
a direct insult to Spyro, because Spyro didn't insult your father.
I mean,
you just want to bring that to him, Vance. So I think you should sit this one out and let the boss handle it, right? I mean, telling Spyro just one small eat. Not be small eat. Jesus boy. What do you mean? Jesus boy. No Spyro, God did it for that guy. He'll do it for me too. He'll do it for you. But that's not, you cannot, when you're talking about people that have one small ear, Spyro shouldn't be one of them. And that's an insult. You should not say that to our baby boy. Don't say that to Spyro. Yeah, our baby boy.
Our baby boy.
Yeah, our Jesus boy. Don't say that to our baby boy. But then at the same time, you're trying to fight for your father. And he did not call out your father. He explained his experience with your father. And he meant no disrespect. I mean, he should say that for himself. I'm not going to say it for him, but I believe he meant no disrespect, all right? So, Vancy, I think you should just sit this one out and be about your own business. Everybody's going to be all right.
All right.
That is good.
All right. So, let's glitch at the comment section and see people's perspective on the story. Okay. Endorsements don't just automatically come based on label or affiliation, right? They are earned by your fan base, mass appeal, music and popularity, and so many other factors. Why did he assume that because hardworking Wiz was getting endorsements that he was gonna get endorsement too? Why did they bring Wizkid on this one?
Well,
like I am.
No, Spyro mentioned Wiz.
Okay.
He said when he got into the record label and he saw that Oga Polo was endorsing Wiz, he thought he had arrived. He said it himself.
Okay.
He said he cleared his profile and was like, hey,
I
remember.
Don't come,
right? So, and he was expecting too much, right? He probably thought, oh, this person will blow me quick.
I don't think it's expecting. I mean, that's what a record label is supposed to be doing.
About,
yes.
yeah,
Why am
right.
I in a place and nothing is really happening? Of course, I'm going to question it. I mean, if you actually remember a part where he was not talking about his friend having to go and collect loan,
Now
when
this-
you are in a record label. Come
now
on.
you see why I said
Make it
Vance
make
should
sense
sit
now.
this one out.
I mean,
he said, I would have to borrow from my boss. And then boss came out with the receipt and we saw the part where the loan is. All right, daddy. I mean, it's
there's
all
just
business.
a lot to
It's all
this.
business. It's all business.
Truthfully.
But
I just hope that, you know, sometimes when I listen to all of this record label thing, look at what's going on with Ashake. I mean, the fact that he just came out, there was no renewal of the contract. I feel like that's something that we should question, but who am I? I mean, he might just be coming out. Yeah, he came out. All the videos, all the old videos that we know of him, his previous music, everything, none of them is on his Instagram account. Yes, he unfollowed everybody. Right now, he's not following anybody. Is that not something that we should question, don't you think? Maybe not question, but more like
look
observe
into
and
it,
be like, what's going on here?
That's
how I see
If
it.
we want to do the observation, I would say, Ogadon Jasi, it's about time you open a University of Record Label Management.
Right.
Open it. Teach us, boss.
Teach them.
Teach
because,
them.
I mean, somehow it looks like maybe
Teach
it's only
them.
Jazzy that's getting it right at this point.
It's like he has a special kind of net. He just picks the right fish.
The right.
And then when they're about to leave, it's just so smooth. I mean, we don't know what
plays are
behind the doors. We don't know.
True.
But then it never come out, right? It never come out. And I know it's not all gonna be rosy at all times, but Ogaton Jasi just it has a way of picking this artist in being the mentor. I think just doing the right thing.
But, I mean, I actually agree with you, and we'll come to the end of the show now. Thank you so much. Okay, look at Kenny's face. You don't want it to end. Oh my God, my besties, thank you so much for doing this with me. I can't wait to have another exciting, episode with you next week. Until then, keep praying. I will say that. Hey bestie, my name is God's Beauty Israel. Thank you so much for always tuning in to Gossip Gala. But research has shown that you've probably not subscribed to our channel. Make a no fight you, but what are you waiting for? Quickly click that button now and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the juices.